first girl that I ever went out with was in like grade 5. Okay, I know. I was a player back then. Alright, let's just sit down and let's do this. Here we go. So start it off. Hi guys, I'm Joey Kidney. I never really introduced myself at the beginning of my videos, but there's a few new people here. So hi, how are you? If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe down below and click the little bell notification. I'm just gonna be acknowledging people in the comments who click that and comment that and saying they're done and everything. So thank you guys so much for watching already. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So on this channel I started talking about depression and anxiety and emotional stuff and everything, and lately you guys have really been liking when I talk about relationships. And when I first started doing that, you guys didn't really know where you were with relationships. You needed help on how to get them, but now people are asking what to do in them and how to handle yourself in them and everything like that. I find it's 10 times harder. It's 10 times harder because you have to think about the person that you're in the relationship with. Now, when you're thinking about that person, think all the way back. Think about when you first met them. Think about how you looked at them when you first saw them. Think about what went through your mind when you first saw them. Think about all that. And it's crazy to think about. And lately I've been doing it. Last night I wrote this down in my notes. I wrote this video idea down. And I thought about every girl I've ever been in love with. Not necessarily in a sexual way or a thing where, oh my god, I want to be with them my whole entire life. Not even that. Just women that I've fallen in love with. Girlfriends, my mother, my friends, empowering women on social media or online. Why do I fall in love with them? There's a reason. And what is that reason? So I tend to do this thing where I overthink a lot, and I guess maybe that's what I did with this. But it's not bad to overthink. It's not a sad thing to overthink about, because why am I in love with these women? It's because they've all been my best friends. The first girl that I ever went out with was in like grade 5, and okay, I know. I was a player back then. Why did I do this? I don't have hair. She asked me if I wanted to go out, and I was like, what does that mean? I had no idea what anything meant, anything like that. And the only reason I said yes is because they were my best friend. I've only ever fallen in love with my best friends. I love my mother because she's my best friend. I love Danielle because she's my best friend. I love my friend Brianna because she's my best friend. I love every girl in my life because they're my best friend. Love comes on different scales, of course. I'm not that much of a player. I don't have that many moves to be a player, okay? It's just crazy to think about that I only fall in love with my best friends. And I hope others do the same. I mean, if you don't, that's fine. That's just the way I am, I guess. This is also me trying to figure out myself. Now, if we're talking about more of on a personal level, I'm only attracted to girls who I'm in love with. That's called demisexual. I thought my sexuality was just straight, but then I looked it up and I'm demisexual. And that means you are only attracted to people who you are in love with. And I've only ever been in love with my best friend, so I'm only ever attracted to my best friend. But there's a difference between just being attracted to my friends. I don't get like that. The only time I'm ever attracted to someone is if they get me and they're involved in my life and they're genuinely curious about how I'm living and everything and every aspect of my life. That's who I'm in love with. Now I have this rule, and it's called never date inside of a friend group. That's the #1 rule I've ever lived by. Way back in the past, there was this person that I was seeing, and they got involved in my friend group, and I wasn't there to even introduce it, and it fell through right away. It fell through like this. If you get involved in a friend group and then start dating someone, I just don't think it works out. There's too many things clashing. There is a situation where Chandler and Monica, they were friends before and then now they're married. That's a different story. Me personally, I do think you should fall in love with your best friend, but don't ruin a friend group to do that. As you can probably see, this video is kind of a mess, but I just wanted to sit down and talk about love. Go back to the old Joey. I'm a hopeless romantic, and I love talking about this stuff. And I've also had coffee, so I'm a little crazy. But it was just crazy to think about. There are a lot of guys who can walk by, or they can go to a strip club, or they can go clubbing and then just see this girl and they're in love with her. Just once they see her looks, they're in love with her. I don't get like that. That's why I say that I'm only in love with my best friends, because I have to really get to know them. I have to almost be gross with them. I almost have to watch them pee, basically, or hear them fart, or watch them pick their nose, and the weird stuff, and see if I'm okay with that. If that is something that I can live with, because let me tell you, there are some farts that I can't live with. And then, I know it's gross, but if you're comfortable with the grossest part of somebody, oh man, that's the best type of love there is. Ah man, it feels so good to sit and talk about this. I like talking about this stuff. It's refreshing. And I want to know who you guys are in love with. Who are you dating right now? What's your status? Are you in love with your best friend? Are you dating somebody just for their looks? I want to know down below, and explain your reasoning. Don't just comment it just to get the likes or the thumbs up down below. I actually want to know why you were in love with somebody. I love reading these things about people who are just head over heels in love with somebody because it's passionate. I like it. There's true emotion in that. With love, there's dark and there's bright and there's everything that I want to hear, and you guys can tell me. That's just, you know what? Let's tweet it right now. Oh, Jesus. We're gonna go on Twitter right now, and we're gonna tweet, who are you in love with and why? The first reply is the deepest thing of, wow. It says, my adoptive mom for saving me from an unhealthy home. That's love. That makes me happy to read, because someone saved a child. And that's awesome. The next one is pretty empowering. It says, myself, because I'm a boss-ass bitch. Gotta love yourself before you can love anyone else. And that's also true. You truly have to be comfortable with yourself. And sometimes you can love a part of yourself. You don't have to love your whole entire self. And maybe that person who you're gonna fall in love with can truly help you see how much you love yourself. But definitely, you have to like yourself in order to move forward in life and be comfortable. This guy, I've known him for about a year, and he's truly amazing. He doesn't know I like him, but he will know sooner or later. Tell him now! Tell him right now! Tell him right now! I want to know this story, and once you do tell him, comment down below, because I like hearing these stories about love. I truly do. I love this stuff. I am weird today. I haven't been like this on this channel in a very long time. I'm sorry. I know this video didn't have too much significance, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to sit down and have a nice talk with you guys. Again, comment down below. I want to hear your stories. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your opinions. If you guys want me to make more videos, comment down below topics that you want me to talk about and everything like that. Challenges, people you want to see in my videos. I need some more ideas. I'm running out of ideas. I can't come up with them on my own because I get in trouble, and we don't want to do that anymore. So if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends. Stay you and stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. And hey, keep loving, baby. Oh
she told me that she loved me by the water fountain. She told me that she loved me and she didn't love him. And that was really lovely cause it was innocent. But now she's got a cup with something else in it. It's getting kinda blurry at 10:15. And he was in a hurry to be touching her skin.